Hello and welcome to this session on op-amp input impedance. So question is, what is the input impedance of the following circuit? And this given circuit is inverting amplifier, inverting op-amp. So we need to calculate the input impedance of the inverting op-amp. So what is the problem in calculating this input impedance of the given circuit? See, one RF resistance is connected between input and output node. So we need to replace this RF resistance with two resistance, one at the input side, another at the output side. So for doing this, we need to know the Miller effect or Miller theorem. So what is the Miller theorem? If there exists a feedback resistance between input and output node, or there is some impedance between two nodes V1 and V2, we can replace this single impedance with two branches. Suppose this impedance is Z, so I am breaking this Z into Z1 and Z2. So one node of the Z1 is connected to the ground, another is connected to V1. Similarly, at V2 side also, we can give this resistance value or impedance value as Z2. This node is connected to ground and this node is connected to V2. So what will be the value of Z1 and Z2? Z1 is equal to Z divided by 1 minus V2 by V1. Okay, and Z2 is equals to Z divided by 1 minus 1 by V2 by V1. And here V2 by V1 is what? Is the gain of this given branch. Okay, gain of this branch. So here I can say this V2 by V1, if you write gain is equals to maybe V out or something. So Z by 1 minus V naught. Similarly, this Z2 is equals to Z by 1 minus 1 upon V naught. Now, I want to break this RF resistance with two equivalent resistance, one at the input, another at the output. So, I am breaking this RF resistance. I am connecting one at the input side, and we know the open loop gain of the op-amp is given A. Okay, so we know that this gain between this point and input point and output point is A. So I can write here 1 divided by 1 minus of A. Why minus of A? Because this is an inverting op-amp, gain will be minus of A. Similarly, at output side also I can place one resistance having value 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus of 1 by A. Now I have replaced this RF resistance with two equivalent resistance, one at input, another at output. Now if I draw the input side picture, so how many resistance I am having at input side? I am having one resistance R1 connected to the voltage source, value some Vn. Okay, one this RF resistance, so this will be RF divided by 1 plus A, and one more resistance I am having, that is the input resistance of the op-amp. Okay, I am writing this as Ri. So this also I will draw here. This is the input resistance of the op-amp, Ri. Usually for ideal op-amp, this value is very high. This is the inverting terminal, and this I can say is the non-inverting terminal connected to the ground. If you want, you can erase this if you have the confusion. This, okay. So this is the Ri resistance. Now I want to find out the total input impedance. I am having 3 resistance at the input. So if I want to find out the equivalent input impedance, what I can write? I can write 1 plus RF divided by 1 plus A parallel of Ri plus R1. This is the input impedance of the given circuit. Is this clear? If you have any doubt in Miller effect, you can write in comment section. I will give you the derivation of the Miller effect. So this is the input impedance of the given circuit. If you like the video, please hit like button and subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you. Bye bye.